Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that will take you directly to the product page. You can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product is absolutely perfect if you are big into bird watching, or maybe you have a loved one that enjoys watching birds, because it is a bird feeder with a camera. However, this is a little bit unique because its camera is designed to also capture slow mode and bird identification. So this was sent over by a company called Humbirdy, and it is pretty cool. So first off, it's gonna come right here in this box. You're gonna get everything you need to get you going. You're gonna get a user manual, quick start guide, tells you all the features that we're covering right here in the video. Now this thing has multiple ways you can attach it. First, it's gonna come with this strap. I don't ever use this, but if you wish to attach it to a tree, you can do this with the strap. It's got a nice solid metal buckle, not a cheap plastic one, and a nice thick cable here, so you don't have to worry about the sun kind of rotting it out and making it break, which is really, really nice. The second method is gonna be with this little pole right here. You'll notice it has these two little brackets here on the back, and that is so you can hang it up on a fence or a post or something like that. You can mount this on a pole if you wish to do it that way as well. And they are gonna include the hardware. So you're gonna notice you're gonna get nice thick screws and anchors here. You're also gonna get spares, and then you're also gonna get the smaller ones, because you also gonna get a solar panel set up with this, because that's how you can remotely power the battery on the camera. Now, I personally recommend hooking up the solar panel, because then you never have to worry about the battery on the camera. It's gonna last a super long time. It's a 5,200 mAh battery, so that way you're not constantly having to unplug the thing and plug it in manually. However, if you don't want to hook up the solar panel, you can always remove the camera. It's very easy to do that. So first off, I will show you the back of the bird feeder here. So you'll notice you're gonna have the antenna that's gonna connect to your Wi-Fi. This thing does support both 2.4 gigahertz and 5 channels. So that way, if your router has both of those, you can, it'll support both, which is great. Also means it has a nice range. I can easily have this in my backyard and get footage and all that without issues with my router, which is all the way in the front of the house. But you'll notice there's also a little turn knob here on the back of the camera. That's gonna allow you to remove the camera and slide it out of position, or you can simply go ahead and manually charge it. It's kind of up to you how you want to utilize it, but it's very, very nice as far as removal. So as you can see, it just slides out in position here. Then there's also screws on either side, which you can remove the camera, but you don't really have to do that because everything is controlled here at the top. You're gonna have your reset button and then that little charge button as you wish to go ahead and charge that up for you. Now, as far as the bird feeder itself, one of the nice things I love about this thing is it's all made out of a powder-coated metal. It's not cheap plastic that's gonna basically get baked in the sun. It's not made out of wood, which is basically going to get warped and everything like that. It's made out of metal, and then it has little plastic feeders in here to hold the bird seed. It's top fed, so you just simply have to move it up, and you can easily, nice big wide opening here at the top, so you can easily load your bird food. It's also super easy to clean. Take out the camera and you can fully wipe this down. You can even remove the little kind of plastic screen and clean that as well. If you live in an area with winds, obviously the backside it secures, so that way a squirrel or another rodent can't just simply pry this thing open on you, which is another nice feature, obviously. If you live out in the country, you don't need other animals getting in and grabbing your seed out of the actual bin and knocking everything out. Now, it does have the optional little perch here at the front. This is once again just attached. You'll notice here at the bottom where the seed go, it is perforated, so that way if it does rain, you're gonna get that water that goes through it and you're not gonna get it all moldy and gross and where the birds stop eating it. And then you're gonna have these little rubber attachments on the side with the holes. These are great if you have any like hummingbird plastic feeders. You could put that out and they can come and grab that, or you putting out natural fruits and stuff like that. You can add those on the sides if you wish. In case you lose them, they also give you some spares here. They also give you a spare as far as the little ring to attach, and they give you like the little plastic pieces and all that. So you get everything that you need as far as attachment. Now let's talk about actually quality, because if you're getting this, you want to capture those birds, and this is one of the cool things. So first off, it has the bird identification. That's all part of the set. You're not having to subscribe or set up or anything like that after the fact to that. That's part of the set. It also uses AI generated like bird facts. So if you're wanting to learn about the bird that's maybe approaching, you can do that. It'll also identify squirrels. So if you see a squirrel, you can manually set off the alarm on the camera to try to scare them away. It's a kind of cool little feature, but it does do that as well. It can send all that information via the app to your phone. The app that it uses is the Bird Watching app. You get that in all your major little stores. As far as the video quality, it's going to be at 4K at 30 frames per second. However, if you want to capture that slow-mo, that's going to be at 1080p at 120 frames per second. It also allows you to edit these inside the app. It's just a cool feature that a lot of the feeders, it's just standard feature. This is more where it allows you to, like, so when they're coming and landing, you can see that slow-mo as well. And then it has a shallow field of focus. This is another thing I like about this camera. So the range that it's looking to capture is from 2.7 inches to 5.5 inches from the face of the camera. So it's really just focusing in the front zero and it blurs out the back. That's nice for one, for privacy. If you're like chilling in your backyard and you don't want to be picked up by the camera, you're not, unless you're like faces up in here. Now, to give you an idea of the overall size of the bird feeder, it is about 6.5 inches wide. To the end of the bird perch zone, it's about 1 foot. To the end of the actual feeder itself, it's about 6.5 inches. And then the height of it is about 10 inches to the very top. So it's a nice little size bird feeder. It works great, like I said, if you want to put it on a tree, put it on a pole, put it basically on your fence. It's gonna work very, very well for you. So overall, if you are looking for a great bird feeder that holds a lot of seeds, that captures great images, that identifies the birds, and that gives you slow-mo options, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I typically do respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.